Okay, so there's a couple of bumps on the way. Remember earlier I told you that the ignition valve they were using is not the same as in the manual. Well, scroll down to the manual, you actually see the same manual they're talking about, but yet they're not giving you any kind of connectors for it. So you kind of have to improvise in that. So that's one of them. Another bummer is the bubbler itself has no way to be mounted, to be hanged on something. So it really is supposed to just hang on the hoses, which is not good with me. I don't like that. But also another thing is that hose for the valve. It is actually a round size hose. That tube, you can't even get it onto the release, pressure release. It's just too small compared to the socket itself. And I tried heating it up and sticking it on, but it won't go past the first rib here, and the tube is basically their own size, so it's quite useless. I gotta find some other tubing, but it works fine for the valve release, but it's wrong size for the reservoir, so that's a bummer. And yeah, they're talking about wiring now, how to hook it up, and different ways, if you have PVM or not. And this is basically a simple diagram of how it works. There's going to be a V splitter or Y splitter to the top, so all the bubbles go to the top of the reservoir, and the solid water will go to the bottom of the cell. And the single port out of reservoir will go through the bubbler and then into the air intake. And these are basically the coloring for it. And yeah, I guess I gotta go find the box now where I'm gonna mount this. I'm afraid I won't have a long enough wire to run it all the way to the back of the car, plus the resistance of the wires is going to drop the current. So that's gonna be fun to do. Anyways, I'm gonna go find a container where I can start installing all this.